Welcome to the Grim Tapes, where every story leaves a shadow, and every shadow has a story. Tonight, we're diving into a ritual so disturbing, it's been whispered about in secret circles for centuries. A ritual that, if performed correctly, is said to open a doorway to another dimension. Not a portal to heaven or hell, something else, something unknown. People say once that doorway opens, you don't just see another world, you feel it. And if you're not careful, it sees you back. This isn't your typical ghost story. We're going deep into folklore, science, real-life cases, and a step-by-step guide of the ritual itself. Some say it's all in the mind. Others say, it's much more than that. So grab your headphones. Dim the lights. And whatever you do, don't look away from the mirror. 1. The origins of the ritual. The earliest versions of this ritual come from Tibetan monasteries and Eastern European folklore. Known by many names, the veil-piercing rite, the mirror path, or simply, the opening, it was believed to be a method of crossing into another realm. But there's a catch, it only works at exactly 3:33 a.m., a time often referred to as the Devil's Minute. The process involves forming a salt circle, lighting 4 candles in the cardinal directions, placing a personal item from someone else in the center, and chanting the phrase, Salvere Limen. Latin for, break the threshold. One of the most chilling stories comes from a Romanian village in 1812, where an entire community disappeared overnight after attempting the ritual during a lunar eclipse. When investigators arrived, they found no bodies, no blood, and no footprints. Just a shattered mirror and an old record player spinning a song no one could identify. Coincidence? Or something darker? 2. Science or superstition? Let's put the legends aside for a second. What does science say about this? According to quantum physics and string theory, alternate dimensions may very well exist. Some theories suggest our reality is just one of many, thinly layered on top of one another, like pages in a book. Now here's where it gets strange. Certain researchers believe that sound frequencies, ritual repetition, and sensory isolation can alter brain states to the point where the mind temporarily slips into another layer of reality. In 2012, neuroscientist Dr. Elliot Mears ran a controversial experiment where volunteers performed a modernized version of the ritual. Nearly every participant reported the same hallucinations. A woman with no face. A black fog entering the room. And the sound of a distant bell ringing, even though there was no bell. Are these just psychological effects? Or did they really glimpse something on the other side? 3. Step-by-step guide to the ritual. If you're wondering what this ritual actually looks like, here's a breakdown of the exact steps. Draw a perfect circle using salt or white chalk on the floor. Place 4 candles at the north, south, east, and west points of the circle. In the center, place an object that belongs to someone else, something personal, like a photo, a ring, or even a handwritten note. Set a mirror directly in front of where you'll be sitting. You must be able to look into your own eyes. At exactly 3:33 a.m., begin chanting the words Salvere Limen. Say it slowly and with intention. Continue chanting while staring into your reflection. Do not break eye contact. If at any point you hear a bell, the mirror flickers, your reflection moves on its own. Immediately blow out the candles and leave the circle. People have reported mirrors cracking, candles going out by themselves, and reflections that smile back when they're not supposed to. One man said his reflection kept blinking, but he never did. 4. Real-life cases. Let's move beyond stories. Let's talk about real people. In 2016, 3 college students in Oregon filmed themselves doing the ritual for a Paranormal Challenge video. The footage was uploaded, but only fragments remain online. At 3:40 a.m., their camera glitched. A dark, humanoid figure appeared in the corner. Then static. The students were never found. Their apartment was untouched. No signs of struggle. Just a laptop, with the video saved, and locked. It couldn't be deleted. Every time it was removed, it came back. In 2019, a woman in England said her husband tried the ritual after discovering it in an old occult book. She said he changed overnight. He became distant, unresponsive. He stopped eating. And every night, he sat in front of a blank TV screen, whispering, "They're not human. They're watching." One morning, he was gone. All that remained was his chair, and a burned-out candle. 5. Fear, psychology, or something more. So what's really going on here? Skeptics say the ritual works by manipulating the brain, the late hour, the chanting, the mirror gaze, all of it builds toward a state of hypnotic suggestion. Your brain fills in the blanks. But even psychologists admit, the consistency of what people see is unsettling. The bell, the faceless woman, the shadows that move on their own. If it's all in your mind, why do so many people see the same things? Maybe the brain is a doorway. Maybe it's not about inviting something in, but about opening yourself up to what's already around you. Maybe this ritual just tunes your consciousness to the right frequency, one we were never meant to reach. 6. What do you think? Now it's your turn. Would you dare to perform the ritual? Do you believe in alternate dimensions? Have you ever tried anything like this, just for fun, and something weird happened afterward? Do you think this is all psychological? Or is there something real? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one. And if you've ever had a paranormal experience, something you can't explain, we want to hear it. Your story might just end up in a future episode of the Grim Tapes. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Grim Tapes that we release new episodes every week exploring the darkest corners of reality, myth, and the unexplained. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a tape. And remember, some rituals are forgotten for a reason, but sometimes, we get curious. This was the Grim Tapes, and we'll see you in the next one, if you come back.